Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the very first episode of Said and Done. I'm your girl, Ampe.
And this is Arinda.
Before we dive into the madness, let's let you in on who is behind these beautiful voices. Do I go first?
I'll go first. I'm a procurement officer by profession, and I'm a business personnel. I'm fun in a chaotic way, in that I laugh at my own jokes, and guess he's about to laugh it out with us.
Well, I'm a proud big sister, and honestly, I have a story about everything. I overthink, I overlaugh, and yeah, well, there's drama somehow, I'm in it. So why did we even start this podcast?
We thought about this for the longest time. I remember there was a time when we said we need to start a podcast, and it has been over a year and we have not started this podcast. And at this point, I feel like it's a big step starting this podcast, because we feel like a lot of people have to hear our thoughts.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are so fun and chaotic, and we feel like, if it wasn't Ampe, it would have been someone else, and they would have laughed out loud, like in a very, very good way.
Yeah. And also we felt maybe our conversations could, help someone out there make a better decision.
Yeah. A lot of you make bad decisions.
Yeah. Or at least make them smile at the end of the day.
Yeah. And make them feel less alone.
Yeah. Quick random thought. How long do you think it should take you to tell your friends about maybe a guy or a girl you're talking to? Should it be something like at day one? Should you tell them on day one? Or should it maybe take like 3 months until it's official?
Official. I thought when it takes back is the official. So yeah, this podcast is a little corner where we talk about the good, the messy, and the are you serious moments.
Yeah, and you expect talk on relationships, careers, adulting struggles, and some random debates. Like, should you text immediately when you see that text, or should you wait to seem mysterious?
And of course, we bring guests with cool experiences. Basically, if it is real life, it can end up here.
And so you may know, oversharing is our kind of thing.
Yeah,
so let's spice it up a bit with question and answer. Real quick, are you ready?
Let's go.
The most ridiculous lie you believed as a child? Well, there is that one line my mother used to tell me. Whenever she would want to leave the house and move out, I would want to be with her like all the time. Yeah, she would say, she'd be like, Arinda, first go inside the house and pick your shoes, you'll find me here. And I would believe that like all the time. All that time I would lose her. And oh my god. Yeah, well, I think as a child I used to believe when you take watermelon and the soil roasted, my mother would tell me that she will do it. So they're going to go out and not really the stomach. So I really could, I would not be like, that's watermelon tree from the tree. But there is this other line. Let's say like on you overstay at your shadow, it would slightly back. Just be like, and that's one I answer. Next question. Then that's where you have hurt yourself. I ran into a door. A just door. And I hit my forehead on the glass. I think we had visitors at home. But Shema, my mother came me. She still came even after I hit my head on the glass. Yeah, oh my god. Now, is this time we're coming from school. I literally, I was coming from school, I had, I don't know how to cross roads. So that time I just dropped on the floor. And I didn't get, he literally, all about me like, who does that? What's that? On top of you. Yeah, on the left, yeah, like, on top of me, like, who does that? Tell me, in a good day. Very weird. And next one. Yeah, I answered with no explanation. What would your friends assume you did? Yeah, I also did no explanation. What would your friends assume you did. Definitely arguing with a judge guy for just 500 shillings dollars. He has to bring it very slow and living to money. Yeah, those guys don't somebody have changed. It, okay, the days I would be in Kampala and other paparazzi judge or Sep Boda, I don't know how some other persons are always 3-5. Yeah. Ile wakatuanda nilitaka mwin. Yeah, paralyzed was it always have coins. So if you could surprise with a cartoon character for a day, who would it be? I think Tom. Tom in Tom and Jelly. Just so I could beat Jerry once. Why you so Marina? Why do you want to beat somewhere, bro? I think I'd want to be SpongeBob. Just so I could last avenge. It is not a funny thing to be sad, yeah. I just want to be SpongeBob so I would laugh every day and then disturb Plankton and the Patrick and all and the yeah.
Right. A bonus round. What was the most embarrassing memory?
Oh my god. The most embarrassing memory. Well, now how in town we've been moving very fast, yeah, and you at times forget to say hi to people, not in a bubble, but you're so busy and you want to, you move quickly, faster. So there is this time I was going, my mother had simply Sagora, and I worked there like 3 times, and the first time I was coming back, you girl, I failed them. I have never healed, and those guys, I'm sure they lost. The guys who never said hi, I never said hi. They're like, oh my god, and but I'm sure they left because you must say hi to them. But you know how you be so what am I doing? Yeah, you be moving quickly, and yeah. So I was up and down, and I think I used a step while moving. I fell down. I have never gone back to that place. Can never. Yeah. Well, but the most embarrassing memory that I have, but I'm sure we've all done this at some point. Waving at someone when they're actually because she back. Hey, up right here, man, this I see waving to a stranger. So what I'll do, what I did, I just did my head like, yeah. You just keep focusing and it looks so awkward. And it's like just saying hi Ferdinand. Either look at you or like what the hell is she doing? And now there is this one thing. I don't know what I think my friend was, and he said it is not embarrassing because it is not my problem, but then it is so embarrassing coming in the morning with a judge guy and with a university away and it's like, oh, my son go. I mean, that's the one judge. It is so fucking amazing. It happened to me once. Like now, and then my lesson I have to first ask that guy, oh, you don't understand. And is he bad? Lot like Madam. Has wait? No, Bazari Bubu Pache. I thought I you be feeling the judge, but content keep to tons of exciting. But it can't go then saying to put it upside down so maybe it should get it apertures to or this guy was very early in the morning and he stopped me like even I was rushing to work and he stopped and was like, where is the guy? I must have a like well, what is the prettiest reason you stop talking to someone? Okay, that's a dangerous one. Yeah, cool. Well, I'll say it. I had this person I used to always eat with, but every time I told, why do you chew like that? Yeah, and it always sounded like it was a personal attack. Yeah, all attack, all the fucking time. Like this person. I think it is so petty. This person was overtexting. Like, why are you overtexting? I had to block that person. Like, but you have that to do. That you have work. Why are you overtexting? Really, what kind of attention? That I have to cut him out. Like, what that though? I can still feel my face burning. Yeah, from those moments. But honestly, we all have those memorable events in our lives. And later on, we can actually laugh about them. The RSB stories we can tell forever. So instead of stressing about them,
we could use them as lessons. We could learn from them. And I think that is what Said and Done is all about.
Yeah, true.
Moving forward and not moving backward.
Well, I think we have overshadowed for our first episode.
But of course, you will get to know more about us as we go on. And in the next episode, we shall dive into relationships that weren't very, very long, and you do not want to miss it.
All right, fam, this has been Said Damban with Arinda and
Ampe.
So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe.
Follow us on TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram. Share with a friend. Thank you for watching.
see you in my next episode.
Ciao, ciao.